I'm here with track and field coach Sean McMahon. Coach, a good weekend again last weekend at the East Bay Invitational up at Stevens Point. Give us a quick recap of what impressed you about that meet.
It's a big meet, fast surface, a lot of competitors, and I think the size of it really sort of prepares our athletes for a conference championship, the flavor of that meet. And again, I think the people who prepare the most rigorously, the people whose focus are better, do better at those meets because there's so many distractions because of the size of it. So our upperclassmen again had a good day. Harstad, good throw. Heinzen again. It's a lot of the same names, but we had a lot of PRs from a lot of the younger athletes who are discovering their focus and picking up some personal bests in 200 meters for John Kelly. Even Chase Davidson comes to mind as making another PR last week. So if you can block out those sort of big meet kind of jitters and just focus on what you're doing, it's a good time of year to be running fast.
It's hard to believe that we're going to be talking about this, but now this weekend you're at the Ole Qualifier on Friday night. This is the last preparation before the conference indoors, which is next weekend. It's hard to believe that it's already that time of year.
Yeah, I tell myself this, I tell the athletes this when we come back from Christmas, that you're going to come up from being underwater and it's going to be June 10th. And this is kind of no exception. I mean, we get to that indoor conference meet really fast. And I just hope that their legs are getting fresh. We've cut back on some of the workload. It's been a long sort of preparation for this long season since November 6th, I believe we started, or 8th. So it's about time, that they get to compete against.
What do you expect this weekend at the Ole Qualifier? What are your expectations? What are you looking for to see from your athletes? Because it is just a week away from conference.
Well, I think what we've done is put an athlete in maybe only in one event, not two. Put them in perhaps their best event. Get not only a good performance, but to get some confidence going into that next week. So regardless of how many events an athlete might be competing in next week, hopefully 2 or 3 that they've qualified for, we still only focus on one of them this week. There are a handful of people that are just on the cusp of getting in, and so rather than maybe putting them in a relay, we're giving them that individual event. I want them to have their season best, and if the season best isn't good enough to get in the conference meet, that's okay, because it's still that personal kind of accomplishment. Last chance of the year to do that as well. So the last chance qualifier is one way to say it, but it's the last chance for everybody to get their best mark.
Sounds good. Friday in Northfield, Ole Qualifier. Good luck.
All right.